Moss easing slightly now, out to 3-1. Bosun's Mate and Shannon Gale both at 8-1. On 10-1, 3 Farthings and Flying Gunner. Generosa and King's Measure both 12-1 chances, 14-1 bar.
So they kick away for this top long distance handicap hurdle. And at the start, the Butterwick Kid has whipped round and refused to race. They're all over the first of the 13 flights of hurdles they take. The favourite Gallant Moss is 3 last. But the early leader is his stable companion, Marquis Plenty-R. Tall Boy leads from Knoxkey Pipes 1 and 2. And then going into third is Shannon Gale. That's on the outside of Bosun's Mate, and behind Bosun's Mate 3 Farthings. Then we've got a normal front runner in Jamaican Flight. Can't get to the lead yet. Followed at 2 or 3 lengths by Melody Maid. Flying Gunner behind these. And they continue the run away from the stands. Running midfield Far and Near, and King's Measure the inside. Alley Widgeon's Jazz Track up on the outside goes Good Lord Murphy.
Towards the next, Tony McCoy clearly going to ride a patient race on Gallant Moss. He's laying well out of his ground early. Torboy jumps the next in front from Knoxkey. As they land over that, Harbour Island made a mistake back in the field. Towards the outside, handy is Shannon Gale with a white cap. Jamaican Flight Blue Jacket in 4th place, followed by 3 Farthings into 5. Then a Bullion Equiname and Papo Charisma together as they continue along the back towards another flight. And up front then, Torboy on the inside still of Knoxkey and Shannon Gale. Jamaican Flight and 3 Farthings, and next with the Bullion Equiname and Papo Charisma, and then Jazz Track back in the field. Generosa is well down at this stage, and right out the back is Chief Predator, and Abu Hom is one from last, and Harbour Island has also dropped right away now as they climb on the far side. And it's Torboy with Knoxkey in second. Then in third is Shannon Gale and 3 Farthings towards the outside. Jamaican Flight up the inside. A Brilliant Equiname took it next from Bosun's Mate, as in lengthening shadows they make their way to the top of the hill, and it's Torboy from Knoxkey, and then on the outside Shannon Gale, 3 Farthings, Jamaican Flight back on the inside, a Brilliant Equiname and Bosun's Mate then from Papo Charisma. Flying Gunner is in behind these as now they make this left-hand turn. Well down is Melody Maid, down the hill Torboy and Knoxkey disputing it.
Gallant Moss is still sitting well at the back of the pack at this stage, and he's got 18-20 horses to go through, has Tony McCoy on the favourite. Not in the picture at the moment, but it's Torboy that leads with Knoxkey, and then we've got on the inside Jamaican Flight. There goes the favourite, the red and green colours sitting well down on the inside. Harbour Island's given up the unequal struggle. Abu Hom is well tailed off, and Chief Predator in the colours of the No Wind No Feed Syndicate. No food tonight. Then come down towards flight number 6, over which it's Torboy the inside of Knoxkey going 1 and 2. Then into third is Shannon Gale making ground on the outside, the white cap. King's Measure follows these, and then a Brilliant Equiname. So they begin the turn towards the home straight, and as they do so, this stage Gallant Moss is still on the inside, making ground, and is well covered up as they come down towards flight number 7 now. Torboy, Knoxkey 1 and 2. Then going into third is Shannon Gale, followed by Jamaican Flight, Bosun's Mate, Brilliant Equiname, Papo Charisma and 3 Farthings. Then Flying Gunner and Melody Maid, followed by Far and Near, the outside of Jolliver, and then Nibalda. Ridden along now is Good Lord Murphy, and then we've got Ali Widgeons, and only then is Gallant Moss, with behind him Jazz Track, and behind Jazz Track Sweet Glow and Generosa, and now King's Measure has dropped quite away. So they've come to the point where they swing left-handed out into the country again. Still a pipe 1-2, but the neglected Knoxkey and Paul Carberry, and Torboy and Richard Hughes are 1 and 2 as they race away.
Yeah, King's Measure made a very bad mistake at flight number 6. They head down towards the next. This is the 8th coming up, and it's Knoxkey and Torboy continue to dispute it from Shannon Gale and then Jamaican Flight. Gallant Moss is making stealthy headway on the inside under Tony McCoy, and there's still a long way to go, and it's Knoxkey on the outside of Torboy, Shannon Gale, 3 Farthings, Jamaican Flight, and then behind these was a Brilliant Equiname, and Far and Near is making ground on the outside then, and then behind these looking back to Flying Gunner, who's being driven along as they clear the next, and the pace is really quitting up over there. Sweet Glow and Ali Widgeons towards the rear now, beginning to climb once again then, and Torboy and Knoxkey have been up there all the way, and Gallant Moss, we can look down on them, still trying to make up some ground as they make this top turn then, and it's Noxkey from Tor Boy, then Shannon Gale and 3 Farthings, far and near, then a Brilliant Equiname and Melody Made behind these as they now climb away, and a good 10 or 12 horses all with chances as they reach the top of the hill then and begin the descent, and it's Noxkey from Shannon Gale, 3 Farthings into third, Gallant Moss, noseband, red and green quartered colours, 4th place now on the outside of Melody Made in blue, far and near on the outside as they reach the top of the hill. It's Noxkey, Shannon Gale, 3 Farthings, Gallant Moss, the jolly old favourite, breathing down their neck now.
But so too is Generosa, the yellow colours, black sash cutting through the pack as Tony McCoy pulls wide on the favourite to go into a closing third. Shannon Gale leads. Here goes Gallant Moss under Tony McCoy in second place with a noseband. But look, further left in yellow, Generosa swinging along. In the light blue, we got Melody Mayo. And from nowhere, Nibalda, black cap, the grey, the inside, is coming for the action. But that was too out in the Stakis Casinos final. And the big gamble of the race is Gallant Moss, and he has it. But Shannon Gale is coming there strongly, and Generosa in the yellow colours. The Irish runner is there as well, and so too is Melody Made. It's all to play for as they come down towards the final flight. On the left in yellow, Generosa shares it with Gallant Moss, and surely Tony McCoy has got to go to hard work now. Back in third place is Melody Made, who runs on up the hill, but Generosa finds a different gear and skips away to take the Stakis Casinos final, and Generosa takes it at the line. Generosa is the winner. Through for second is Melody Made, third, and only third was Gallant Moss, but beating a 4th place Shannon Gale, Fear of Nevada, and then Sweet Glow, and then Far and Near, and behind Far and Near was Good Lord Murphy and Noxkey, and then Flying Gunner and Papa Charisma and Bosun's Mate. After Bosun's Mate came home Jazz Track and Jolliver, a Brilliant Equiname, then 3 Farthings, and then behind 3 Farthings was Jamaican Flight, and he's continuing his chief predator. He may be tailed off. It might be dark by the time he finishes, but he will finish number 24, Chief Predator. However, thumbs up for number 13, Generosa, the colours of Mr. Timmy Hyde, trained by J.L. Hassett and ridden by Stormin Norman Williamson, and the mare just quickened away up the run in, but he had a lot of horse from a long way out. Second horse home is number 11, Melody Made, Mick Fitzgerald. Third is number 5, Tony McCoy's Gallant Moss, place gallant, but not good enough. And the 4th horse home was number 19, Shannon Gale.
Won this winner. Second, number 11, Melody Made, also at 12 to 1. Third, number 5, Gallant Moss, 3 to 1 favourite. And fourth, number 19, Shannon Gale at 7 to 1. The totes, the win, 13.30, places 270, 320, 170 and 220. Dual forecast, £64.80, and the straight forecast, £137.15. 24